Today we are going to be reading some parts of a fan fiction because apparently these have been going viral. Not today, but they do go viral, so I will be reading some today. This will be very, very, very cringy. And so today's fan fiction is Henry Bowers X Patrick Hockstetter. If you don't know who those people are, I might put a link to the description. But before we read this, make sure to like, subscribe, and I have a Discord server. Check it out. I will probably put the link in the description. So we are going to start reading. We're going to start reading, and hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I don't know if this will go viral, but bear with me. Patrick sat down and looked out to see a sunset and the waves moving. He slowly blushed at the thought, since it was a romantic setting. Henry then approached Patrick and sat in front of him and took out a smoke. "You partake, bro?" Henry offered. Patrick shook his head. He wasn't much of a smoker. The other male shrugged and started taking puffs. Patrick eyed at his leader's thighs and closed member. He decided it was now or never, so he slowly moved and placed his hand in between Henry's legs and gently began to rub there. Henry gasped and put out his smoke and pulled away. "Don't touch me, you fucking pansy." Patrick looked down, a little bit upset. "I am..." "What?" Henry replied. "You're now confused. You're right, I'm gay. Now let's go back here." Henry sat there in complete shock and sighed heavily. Then he grabbed Patrick's arm harshly and forced his hand in between his legs again. "Wait! Oh my gosh, you sound like that fucking starter kid. Shut up and touch it. You obviously want it." Patrick gulped from Henry's tone. It was a sinister and dangerous one. He didn't want to admit his feelings, but he was scared. Henry began to move Patrick's arm, making him rub his clothed cock. "Bowers," Patrick whispered, blushing hard now. Henry smirked and forced him down. "I want you to suck my fucking cock, Hockstetter. Don't hold back." Patrick nodded and unzipped Henry's fly. It took out his hard rod. It stood about 7 inches, and his blush was growing. "Wow, it's really big. All for me?" Next one. Patrick leaned down and began sucking him off, his head bobbing up and down. Henry moaned loud and laid down his hand behind his head and biting his lip in satisfaction. Patrick slowly looked up and then stopped, his cock leaving his mouth with a pop noise. Henry growled dangerously from the sudden disappearance of the pleasure. Patrick slowly got on top of Henry and gently brought their faces closer. Henry grabbed him by the shirt and pulled him into a harsh but lustful kiss. Patrick moaned and wrapped his arms around Henry's shoulders and sat on his lap, his legs around Henry's waist. Where is this going? Henry smirked and slowly ended the kiss, facing Patrick. "You eager son of a bitch. No foreplay?" Patrick quickly shook his head and stood up and took off his belt and dropped his pants and boxers. "Hell no, I've waited too long for this. Fuck me like the bitch I am, Bowers." Oh, frick. This is the next one. Patrick replied, sitting back on his lap and started rubbing his ass against Henry's erect cock. "Very submissive. I like that in a man," Henry whispered, positioning and then slamming inside of Patrick, rocking his hips up and down. "Oof. Oh gosh. Oh, fuck, Bowers. I said a Christ. Oh gosh, what's wrong with me? I was straight, but now here I am, fucking Patrick. Damn." This escalated very quickly, Henry thought, thrusting faster inside Patrick and moving his hips, wrapping around his arms around Patrick's shoulders. This, I think, is the last one. This is the last one. Patrick gulped and quickly got off of him. I mean, Jesus Christ. sorry. I'll let go. I'll go. Patrick said it quietly, feeling a bit guilty for saying what he did. Henry smirked and slowly turned around and leaned down. Wait, hold on. Did I miss something? Oh, I missed something. And laid down, pulling down his jeans and his boxers. His acid cock in view for Patrick. No, show me how much you love me, Hockstetter. Patrick blushed and slowly got into position and held onto Henry's hips and slapped hard inside of him, moving. Oh, sweet. Oh, gosh. Henry bowed, gripping onto the grass below him, biting his lip. Patrick smirked and went faster, rocking his hips back and forth, and feeling his climax coming. Henry knew what was happening and quickly grabbed Patrick's arm harshly and pulled him down. Hold it for me, baby. Come with me. Fucking hell. I didn't want to do this, but my channel is dying. Patrick nodded and held in his climax and began to move fast, as hard as his hips could go, gripping onto Henry's sides. Patrick, coming. Me too. Me too, Henry. Fuck. Both makes a loud, pleasured, and husky moan. Both came. Okay, so I only read the good parts of it. Ew, not the good parts, the cringy parts. I only read those parts because those are the parts that really got to my head. So this has been another video. I guess like and subscribe if you like me reading this stuff. And suggest more and what movie you want me to do. I don't know most movies, but you can suggest a ship or maybe a fan fiction for me to read, and I will read it. So this has been another video.